Hello, hi everyone. This is Sahitya. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about inserts and updates in Cassandra. These two are write operations in Cassandra. Usually, inserts write new data into tables and updates are used to update a row or value in a row. But in Cassandra, we can insert a row using insert command as well as update command and can update a value by using insert command as well as update command. Since there is no read before a write in Cassandra, the operations do their writes regardless of whether a row with the same primary key already exists in a table or not. Now let's see how it works practically. I have a 3-node Cassandra cluster in my AWS setup. If you want to know how to launch nodes using AWS, you can watch my previous videos. Firstly, let's create a key space named Sahitya with simple strategy and replication factor of 1. The key space got created now, so let's use the key space Sahitya. Key space is like container. Before creating tables, we should use a key space, existing one, or we can create a new key space according to our wish. Let's clear the screen so that everything will be clear. So for explaining about inserts and updates, for doing inserts and updates, there should be a table in our key space. So firstly, let's create a table named ratings by user. This is the table I'm going to create because we have to perform insert and update operations into this table. The table got created now. So currently the table is empty because just now we have created it and we didn't insert any row into it. So currently the table is empty. So let's insert a row into it by using insert command. This is the insert command we usually use in Cassandra. Let's insert this row into the table now. I'm inserting email as sahitya@gmail.com and title as avatar. These two are the primary keys. Email is the partitioning key and title is the clustering column. Now let's check whether the row got inserted into the table or not. So let's start from table name. Ratings underscore by underscore email. This is the table, right? So let's check it. See here, one row got inserted here. Now let's update Sahitya's rating to 8. Currently it is with 9. So let's update this to 8. So let's use the update command now. This is the update command we use. Let's use it. Usually update command should update the existing row. But here, if you observe, I remove S from Sahitya here. That means it should throw an error saying that partition doesn't exist or that email doesn't exist. Please check your input, something like that. It should throw an error because in other databases like RDBMS, they'll throw an error, but it didn't throw an error here if you observe this. So let's check the table once. See here, another row got created here with ahitya@gmail.com because I intentionally spelled Sahitya as Sahitya, misspelled it by removing S from it. usually it should throw an error, but in Cassandra, it created another row here. Normally, if we do this in other databases, it throws an error saying such row doesn't exist or something like that. But as I said earlier, in Cassandra, new row gets created by this wrong spelled email. This means we inserted another row into the table by using update command. So now let's insert a row using update command instead of insert command. Okay. For update insert, I want to insert a row with email of john@email.com here. Instead, I'm inserting that row using update command. In this, I entered all the columns, including with primary key. For sure, primary key should be there in update command. And I also inserted remaining other rows. Let's see how it works. Yeah, the update command works successfully. Let's check the table ones. See here, john@gmail.com. Another partition got created here by using update command. As we inserted a row using update command, instead of insert command. Now let's update a row using insert command instead of update command. This is the update. I want to update rating to 5 here of sahitya@gmail.com. We should write this update command usually, but instead I'm writing this insert command, and let's see how this works. I'm using that already existing primary key now. So let's see how it works now. And it was successful. Let's check the table. See here, it got updated from 9 to 5 here. So that means we can use update command for inserting and insert command for updating in Cassandra. So this is how insert and update commands work in Cassandra. In other words, it can be called as an upsert. You can think about an upsert as an insert that causes an update or an update that causes an insert. Cassandra will insert a row if a primary key does not exist already. Otherwise, if primary key already exists, it will update that row. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.